May 5th in history, what happened on this day? From America's first step into space, to a global celebration that's often misunderstood, to a philosopher whose ideas reshaped continents. May 5th is packed with turning points. Stay with us. This date changed the world more than you think. Welcome. Today we're flipping the calendar to May 5th, a date that connects science, culture, politics, and quiet revolutions. Whether you're a history buff, a space enthusiast, or just someone curious about the stories behind the headlines, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Our primary focus, May 5, 1961. During the height of the Cold War space race, U.S. Navy Commander Alan Shepard Jr. entered the Freedom 7 capsule and achieved a national milestone. In a 15-minute, 22-second suborbital flight, he became the first American in space. While technically suborbital, the mission carried immense geopolitical weight. Occurring just 3 weeks after Yuri Gagarin's orbital flight, it restored U.S. morale, accelerated the Apollo program, and laid the groundwork for the lunar landing. Shepard's recovery in the Atlantic marked more than a mission's end. It signaled the start of America's era in space. Turning to culture, May 5th is widely recognized as Cinco de Mayo. However, a common misconception is that it marks Mexican Independence Day. It does not. The date commemorates the Battle of Puebla on May 5, 1862, when Mexican forces, despite being heavily outnumbered, achieved a symbolic victory against French imperial troops. While militarily limited, the battle became a powerful emblem of national resistance. In the 20th century, Mexican-American communities in the U.S. Southwest reinterpreted the date as a celebration of cultural heritage and solidarity. Today, Cinco de Mayo is observed nationwide through festivals, cuisine, and music, illustrating how historical memory evolves through community tradition, not just official record. Turning to intellectual history, May 5, 1818, marks the birth of Karl Marx in Trier, Germany. Beyond his literary output, Marx's theories catalyzed political and economic movements that transformed labor systems, state governance, and global ideology. Works such as the Communist Manifesto, 1848, and Capital, 1867, served as theoretical cornerstones for socialist and communist movements, directly influencing 20th century revolutions, labor legislation, and Cold War alignments. Regardless of one's perspective on his philosophy, Marx's impact on modern political thought remains historically indisputable. May 5th commemorates a thinker who demonstrated that conceptual frameworks can exert force comparable to military power. But May 5th created more than just 3 stories. Its echo resonates through the centuries. 1821, French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte died in exile on the island of St. Helena, ending an era that redrew Europe's borders. 1945, the Prague Uprising began, and Allied forces liberated the Mauthausen concentration camp in Austria, a somber milestone in the final days of World War II. 1945, Battle for Castle Itter in Austria, the only instance in WW2 where American and German soldiers fought side by side against SS troops to protect French prisoners. 1809, Mary Kies became the first woman in the U.S. to receive a patent for a method of weaving straw with silk to make hats. President James Madison personally signed the patent. 1868, Martha Jones of Virginia likely became the first African-American woman to receive a U.S. patent for a machine to simultaneously clean and husk corn. Born on May 5th, Tammy Wynette, 1942, the first lady of country music, famous for Stand By Your Man. Nellie Bly, 1864, a fearless journalist who circumnavigated the globe in 72 days and exposed injustice through undercover reporting. Adele, 1988, Grammy-winning vocalist with a powerhouse voice. Henry Cavill, 1983, modern-day Superman and fan-favorite actor. If you enjoyed this journey through the history of May 5th, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We release new episodes of This Day in History every week. Drop a comment below. Which event surprised you the most? Space, culture, or philosophy?